Hey guys, should we here play more Danganronpa? So, Hiro confessed. Let's see his confession yet again. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Sure, explain yourself.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
He is a fool.
And when I got there,
He has always been a fool, this whole game. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I have a couple of other people to meet. Yeah, she said that she wanted
that's
to...
all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
And then...
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Yeah,
Then
but...
she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Yeah, if he is the culprit, he will die, definitely.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Nope.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yep, Kyoko, tell her.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yep.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Where did he get the blood? Why he picked Toko? Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? I just panicked, I didn't even think about it. You wouldn't have thought of that even if you didn't panic. Anyway, that's not the point I was trying to make.
Shoot!
Alright. So Hiro did doesn't make sense. Okay.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
No, but the blood is more important than the fact that What?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Oh, so Toko hid it.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
No, it was Toko who hid it, or Genocide Jill.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must
Oh.
have put the magazine back on the shelf.
It was Genocide Jill because when Toko saw the blood, she passed out, and Genocide Jill came out and did the thingy. Okay.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
We know because we saw them.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone wouldn't like what was written on Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yep,
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
I think so.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
Not quite.
Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
How do you know that, Makoto? How do you know that?
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Why not?
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yep.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
It isn't you either, Toko.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
Alright.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Alright. The blood is the important part. Kyoko's examination summary, magazine, Monokuma, status of Sakura's body, yellow powder. What?
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Okay.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
No.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Yep.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
And that doesn't explain what there's 2 bottles broken on the floor.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Because Toko hit her too.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
And there were 2 bottles missing.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Yep.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf.
Yep.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Alright.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Uh-huh.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
How do you know there were 6?
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because there's 6 chess pieces. And
That's easy.
Uh-huh.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Alright. The connection must be... Wait, what? Hangman Gambit. C. E. Chess. E. S. Piece. A C I need, right? E? E? Give me an E? There. Chess piece.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces.
Yep.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
king, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
We're missing the king.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Yep.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king,
Oh, that's the
rook,
king. Okay.
bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
We're missing the queen.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Yep.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I got it!
It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken,
Yep.
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And
Indeed.
what is this evidence?
The way thingy? There.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
We did.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Yep.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yep.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Yep.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Yep. Indeed.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
What would it reveal? There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used.
I got it!
Alright?
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Okay?
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
Yes, we know that.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Yes?
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
But why would the second killer attack again? To finish her off?
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Yep.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Look at her. Disgusting.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Yep.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, when it's convenient for you, huh?
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
What?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Okay.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Oh, so Toko was hiding in the
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Alright.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
She was in the locker room.
You
in the
don't
locker.
know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Vermin. No, it's not ridiculous at all. There's definitely proof. A new element has been added to bullet times. You want to hear? Yeah, game. Tell me what else you want me to do. So far, you've all been pressing the left mouse button during the final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during the coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, simply by pressing OK. And also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets. By the way, you're about to halfway through the game now. Go you. Okay. Thank you. That's nice to hear. Well then, good luck and have fun. Wait, what? Is this a practice round? Moment of truth. Wait, what? Do I have bullets? Where are my bullets?
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie. That's enough. It's a lie. That's enough.
Hide room, ridiculous. No. Figure on the floor. Fuck!
I admit nothing. I hate you.
This is horrible.
I curse you.
On the sec, okay. Figure on the floor.
Enough.
That's on the floor. Look around.
This should prove it.
You must be kidding me. I have to do that now. I have to take that.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up,
Yep.
right?
Yeah!
Disgusting.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No,
Did she?
I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I
I
mean,
probably did kill her.
yeah, because you saw the blood and
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
she doesn't remember.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Diego ya manages her like a dog.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Would you mind sneezing so we can talk to Genocide Jill? Her, you mean? Thank you.
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
What does that even mean?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Did she kill Sakura? Okay guys, we'll figure whether Genocide Jill killed Sakura on the next episode. And thank you for watching. We'll continue the trial next time. Please leave a comment and goodbye.